like those movies where it's like, the asteroid hits the earth and then everybody's like, walking around, or like even like when you've seen like Walking Dead and stuff like that, or the end of the world movies, right? What is the one thing that they always are asking each other to barter with when it comes to currency? It's not a dollar. Okay. In the movies, they're not like, I have a dollar. And they're like, get out of here. It's the precious metals like gold, silver, and then, or it's medicine. Because a lot of times people hurt and stuff and they're like, do you have this? Do you have that? I mean, again, I've seen a couple of, Walking Dead episodes in my day, or like those end of the world movies or whatnot. But that's what they always are talking about. Like, that's what they say is going to be at the end of the world. It's going to be currency, precious metals, and like medicine. Okay. That's not the point. Point being, though, is that with all the chaos that's going on in the world right now, is countries are hoarding their precious metals because they see that that is the currency. That's the currency, especially things like silver, where you have it in our electronics and the chips in our cars. Gold is the king of precious metals. It always has been. It always will be. Just because it is a rare earth mineral, or a rare earth metal, compared to silver, platinum, palladium, gold is king. That is what we're going to be talking about today. All things gold. We're going to be looking at a number of different pieces here. And one of the things that's great about this is all of the gold that you're going to be seeing here is going to be 10 carats, but we do have one 24 karat gold piece. The reason why you're not going to be seeing a lot of 24 karat gold and a lot of 22 karat gold now is because it is becoming so rare. And people are holding on to their 24 karat, their 22 karat. So you're going to start seeing, especially in many jewelry stores, a lot more 18 karat, 14 karat, 10 karat. Those are going to be most of the ones you see. Not that it's bad gold. It's gold. But again, you're going to just start seeing a lot more of those level and qualities of gold compared to your 22 and 24, because again, it is the quantity of it. Gold's already got the quality. It's going to be the quantity of each type of gold. Your 10, 14, 18, 20, 22. 24. Okay. All right. We got a number of amazing gold pieces here, and I cannot wait to show you them because again, many of these are going to come with their certification, and these are going to be prices, folks. I'm telling you right now, you're going to want to start buying gold, whether it's jewelry. We sell a lot of the gold, little bars there, gold, silver, platinum, all of those. When you start seeing them, you're going to want to start buying them. And one amazing place to buy them is right here at Shop LC. Right here. Because the prices that we have here are unbelievable. We even, folks, another quick little breaking news story. Fact about gold. When we're talking about gold, one moment here, stand by. The price of gold has gone up. The price of gold has gone up 2 weeks ago. It was at 4,800. Last night, it just reached the highest it's ever been, and it's over 5,000. Over $5,000 gold hit. Silver reached the highest, and it just went over 100 overnight. Now, if I were to look right now at the price of gold, let me see. Let's see. Price of gold. We are looking at, this morning it was 5,074. In 9 hours, it has gone up. Wow. 50.98. Now, granted, the markets are open, so it's going to be up and down right now today. But in 9 hours, it went up $24. So, folks, I don't know what more I got to tell you as far as gold. And if you don't believe me, there it is. There it is. 5,098. 5,098. Okay. With that said, buy gold. Buy gold. All right. So We are going to be looking at a number of pieces, but let's get through some things first. We're going to get through some housekeeping. First of all, the fact that you are here on the live stream, you're going to want to use that code LIVE25. LIVE25 is going to get you 25% off of our jewelry. All the jewelry that you're going to be seeing here on the live stream. LIVE25, you see that code there, LIVE25. The other thing that you're going to want to remember too is that anything over $50, you get free shipping. Anything over $50, you get free shipping. Also, Amanda says, cool. Hey, Amanda, where are you tuning in from and what's the weather like by you? I hope you're bundled up, but you're ready to shop. So with that said, LIVE25, any order over $50, you're going to get that free shipping. And folks, let me tell you something. In some of these, you're going to get some bundles. And let me tell you, the price of gold again, if you don't believe me, I'm going to show you. This morning, again, Chris Whitley and I, we were talking about the price of gold was at $5,074. Look, it is at $5,098. That has jumped up $24 in 9 hours. Normally, now again, the market's open right now, closes at 3 p.m. Gold is going to keep going up. It is the gift that keeps on giving. It is money, honey. Okay? Gold is king. Let's get into the first ring that we have here. Again, this one, you're going to feel like a king with this one. This is going to be your 10 karat yellow gold blooming flower ring. We have this in sizes 5 to 10. This is, 5 to 12. Sizes 5 to 12. Check this out. Take a look at that. Let me grab my handy dandy background key here. Look at this. This is stunning. Take a look at the detailing. 10 karat gold here. Guess how much this costs? Just take a guess. Because I guarantee you after today too, this is going to cost way more. This retails at $3,000. $3,000. Not here, baby. Not here, not ever. I love this ring. Oh my gosh. I love this ring. Sorry, that was just my own interpersonal shopper speaking. This one, wow. Take a look at the detailing, the etching, everything. Look at this. This is gorgeous. This one, your 10 karat yellow gold. You're looking at a Shop LC price of $569.49. What does that mean for you? Well, you're going to get 25% off with that LIVE25 code, which means you're going to get it for $427, 5 budget payments of $85. What is budget pay, Faran? Okay, budget pay, you know when you go to sign up for something and it's a little expensive and the company will tell you like, oh, don't worry, you can pay in a number of different payments. Just sign up here, click here. And it brings you to a third-party website. You know the websites like Affirm, Klarna, all those, right? It's going to bring you to those. Here's the deal. Those places check your credit, and they're going to charge you interest. With us, no, we don't do that. We don't check your credit. Good credit, no credit, bad credit, can't spell credit. You get approved by us, and we do not charge you interest. I don't know where else you can go and say, hey, I want a 2.3 grams of 10 karat gold and an amazing blooming flower. And mind you, I only want to pay $85 for it right now. And then I'll pay you then for the next 4 months. Oh, and if I don't like it, I get a 30-day money back guarantee and you get to give me my money back. They would look at you like you had 3 heads, which I wouldn't blame them because they're in the business of making money. We're in the business of satisfying your customers. Again, this 5 payments of $85, no interest, nothing, and you get to own gold. Now, again, you don't have to like it. You don't have to wear it, but save it because this is going to be worth its weight in gold. No pun intended. Okay. With this ring, you're going to be getting 2.3 grams of gold. Okay. And again, you got any questions, comments, concerns, whatever your little heart happens to be thinking of, problems with shipping, you don't know where to put the promo code, what have you, guess what? We have our own set of personal shoppers. When we're on the live TV side, we have a personal shopper number line there because they're following and seeing what we're selling so that when people start calling in, they'll be able to be like, oh, you're looking at this. Okay, I see it from this show. So it's kind of like live help, right? We have one too, because here at the live stream, we're special. We have our own live stream personal shopper. 888-835-2237. 888-835-2237 is the number that you are going to want to call in case you have any questions. Also, with that said, if you are not a fan of our Facebook page, go ahead and follow us. Then, don't stop there. Go ahead and join our Shop LC VIP Facebook page because that is a amazing, fun place that I guarantee you are not going to regret being a part of. It's super fun. It's super positive because we all know sometimes Facebook pages can be like a little like, whoa, like some of them have got to pump the brakes, right? Some of them got to like woosah, chill, right? This one, it is so positive. It is so fun. Literally, it is men and women sharing the amazing pieces of jewelry that they got at Shop LC, just like this one. Guys, I producer DJ there, by the way, give him a round of applause. Everything you see around here, he's got to work for me, all the pictures and everything. So a round of applause in the chat. But he's going to have to make sure that I don't walk out with this one because this one's kind of my favorite. All right. With that said, we're going to move on to our next gold pieces. If you love that blooming flower, then you are going to love the matching earrings that are there. Okay. Let me get my handy dandy earring holder here, but take a look at these. These are going to be your blooming flower earrings. Okay. Again, very similar. What I love too is the fact that it looks actually like petals, the way that it's molded and crafted. Take a look at that. That is just gorgeous. These are going to be 1.4 grams, 1.4 grams of gold. So you're going to get about 0.7 on each ear. Now, when you're talking about how large they are, okay, and then these also too have the pushback. Again, everything you're seeing here is in 10 karat yellow gold. Everything is in 10 karat yellow gold. Now, don't think that, 10 karat, compared to like 14, 18, 20, 22, 24, oh, that's kind of the low end. No, gold is gold, honey. Gold is gold, and it is money. Let me tell you, folks, gold is gold. It's money, honey. It is money, honey. All right? Take a look. Again, you got your pushbacks there, the pushback there with your earring. Taking a look at the size here. Absolutely gorgeous size here. Love this. All right. I love me some gold. Again, 1.4 carats total. You're going to have 0.7 on each ear. This one retails at $1,700. $1,700 for a pair of earrings. I know what you're thinking. That's crazy. I'm not getting it. But don't worry. We're not giving you that price. Your price is $339.99 with the 25% live 25 discount on us just for being here. So that, again, let me know in the chat if you're here. Love seeing you. $254.99 is your 25% off total. That is 5 payments of $50. $50. $50 is a big Uber Eats meal. There you go. These amazing pieces of gold. Again, you had this one that was the 5 budget payments of $85. This one's 5 budget payments of $50 to match. Okay. However, if this ring is too much, go with the earrings. Because again, and we've got a ton of other pieces here too, folks. Don't worry. But if you really like this style, but you're like, I don't know if I can afford it yet, but I really want gold, get the earrings then. Get the earrings. Okay. Again, those 5 budget payments of $50.99, and these amazing earrings are yours. Take a look at these too. Remember when I was telling you about like the petals and how they're kind of like, they kind of have like a wave to them, like the way an actual flower does? I love when jewelry mimics nature. I think it's the most beautiful thing. And when you're talking about jewelry mimicking nature, if you haven't watched my interview with Gaia Perez last week, we had an amazing time talking. How often do you, honestly, too? She's one of our designers here. If you didn't know, who we literally deal with directly. I've done a lot of interviews in my life, folks. I've done thousands of interviews. Never have I interviewed a jewelry designer that we work with, mind you, here at Shop LC, that designs for us, sat down and been like, what was your inspiration for this? What was your inspiration for that? The reason why I say that is because she says everything that inspires her is through nature and the earth. And so, and when you see her pieces, you get it. Which is why, again, I love the interview, because then it all starts to click and you're like, oh my gosh, now I see what she was thinking. I love that. Love that about art. All right. Let's now look at, we have Easter that's coming up, even though we still got to get through Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day. I know. We got Easter that's going to be coming up. Anyone that's making a confirmation, first communion, many of them, they get a really nice gold necklace, gold cross necklace. Or, if you just want the gift of just reminding yourself every day. It's all in the owner. It can be for faith. It can be for personal, what have you. But when we're talking about a beautiful gold cross, we're talking about this. Now, the chain does not come with it. Okay, the chain does not come with it, but we put it on a chain so you can see what it will look like. And you are looking at almost a full gram here. You're looking at 0.75 grams of that 10 karat yellow gold cross pendant. This one here is a doorbuster. Okay, when you're talking about a pendant, especially a cross pendant, again, you're talking about something that is going to be worth value. A gold cross pendant is the way to go. You're looking for a nice gift, again, for that Easter confirmation, whatever. This one, folks, it's also not going to break your bank. Why do I say that? Well, this is retailed at $750, but our Shop LC price is $199. 25% off of that. $199.99. $199.99 is going to be your Shop LC price. However, remember, you get that 25% discount just for being here using Live 25, and you get it for $149.99, which that is going to be 5 budget payments of $30. $30 for a 10 karat gold pendant cross. No interest, no credit check, nothing. And I'm going to give you a little hint, okay? Because even though I'm new here, I've been working with a lot of the hosts and stuff. Let's see, I've worked with like Deanna. I've worked with Chuck. I've worked with Hunter. I've worked with Steve Cardone. Last night with Chris Whitley. Did I say Deanna? Becky Booker. Let me give you a hint. Even us hosts, I was told this, even us hosts use budget pay. Even us hosts. And the best part too is that if you don't like it, 30-day money back guarantee. You bring it, you just ship it back. We'll give you the full amount that you paid, whether it was the budget pay or the full amount. And no questions asked. Now we might ask you, is there something else you might like or what have you, but that is the great thing about Shop LC is we really do care about our customers and we want you to be happy with it. Because you know why? If you're happy when you wear it, you're going to look good. You're going to feel good. This is an amazing cross. Again, that 10 karat yellow gold. Can't beat it. Again, the chain is not included. However, again, for $30 for 5 months, you can have that gorgeous cross pendant. Absolutely stunning. Now, let's just look at bands, right? We're going to be looking at a 10 karat yellow gold band, just your basic solitaire, elegant, classic band. All right. Looking here, you're looking at 1.8 grams. 1.8 grams. All right. Kind of like your classic, once you get married, like my parents, they each have a gold band, Like my mom has a wedding ring too, but for every day, she has her gold band along with my dad. $18.79 is what this retails as. Again, 10 karat gold, $18.79. But here at Shop LC, the price is $299.99. $299.99. I can't even tell you how incredibly of a deal that is. But again, just your solid gold band, 1.8 grams, almost 2 grams of gold here. Your price with that 25% discount though, again, live 25, you're going to be getting it for $224. And that's just 5 budget payments of $44. 5 budget payments of $44. You can't beat it. You cannot beat it. Again, the price of gold is going up and up and up. It's not like the stock market where it's going to plummet one day. It is consistently going to be going up. Again, from where we were this morning, gold at 5,074. We'll see what it closes out with today on the markets. However, it's going to be higher than 5,074. I can guarantee you that. I am no psychic. I am no wizard or, witch or anything, but I do know it's going to be up because everybody's looking at gold now. Everybody's looking at gold. So again, take a look at this band. You can see again, just the simple elegance, classic style, super beautiful. And again, this is going to be a timeless piece. If you're just looking for something to say, I have gold, this is what you want. This is exactly what you want. So with that said, we are now going to look at a gorgeous Italian 10 karat yellow gold Alternata Kite Grumetta chain bracelet. This one, folks, you're looking at 1.75 grams of gold, number one. Number two, when you're talking about anything made in Italy, anything Italian, you know it's going to be good. You know it's going to be gorgeous. Take a look at this gorgeous 1.75 grams of gold in this gorgeous Italian bracelet. Let me grab my littler one here. Take a look at this. Look at the links on this. This again is going to be your lobster claw clasp. Take a look at that, the length. Okay. This is valued at $2,159, $2,100. And by the way, you're paying like $200 just to say that it's Italian. Mind you, it is. I'm just saying that's how expensive. Just knowing that it's Italian, you're already gonna right out the park, right out the gate, $200, right? Because again, the Italians, the way that they do and they style everything, it's just gorgeous. Taking a look at it here, we have multiple different sizes of this one. We have it. We have it in the 7. We have it in the 6.5, 7.25, and the 8. And again, you're seeing that lobster claw clasp. Again, love that. I love and I hate lobster claws because they're very secure. They keep everything secure, but man, can they be tough in order to put on when you've got nails. Ugh. Little inside scoop here on when I'm on TV. Oh my gosh. Like the necklaces where you got to reach back, when you model the necklaces, we have some of the guys that work the floor on, where they're the ones that bring us the product out. And last night, poor Nico, he was one of the guys bringing us all the jewelry. Each and every time I'm like, can you get this for me? Can you get this for me? Can you get this for me? And he's like, no, it's fine. I'm really making your work today. And he's like, no, it's fine. But yeah. So again, love a lobster claw class. They can just be a little bit tough sometimes. But again, they're tough because they're going to be secure. Again, this one retails at $2,159. Take a look at that. We're going to give it to you for $494.99. We're also going to give you that 25% discount, though. So you are going to be getting this for $371. $371. That is going to be 5 budget payments of $74. And again, this is 1.75 grams. Almost 2 grams of 10 karat gold. Can't beat it. You cannot beat it. All right. Switching gears now, we are going to look at these gorgeous, these are doorbusters. We're going to be a doorbuster here. We're going to take a look at some hoop earrings. Now, there is an account that I follow on TikTok. I've talked about this tons of times before, and it's called Rich Talk. And she talks about the things that you need in order to look richer. It helps you feel richer. But it's things that you should have in your jewelry chest, your jewelry box, and your closet. All of them, all these things that you should have because they're just timeless. And she talks about a gold necklace. She talks about a silver necklace. She talks about, like the diamond studs. And she says, like spend the money on the good stuff. And again, this is going to be like the classic stuff that you're going to want to always have. And it's kind of like when you find like that really good pair of expensive jeans and you're like, all right, I'm going to get this in like every kind of wash, like the dark wash and the light wash, right? But you're going to spend the money on them and you're going to take care of them because you know that they're like good quality. They're going to last, stuff like that. This is the stuff that she's talking about, like a really nice leather jacket. Again, a nice gold chain, a nice silver chain, whatever. Another one, hoop earrings. That's another one. Okay. Pair of hoop earrings here. Let me find, here's my ruler. Here's my handy dandy ruler. This is from our Luxuro collection. Take a look here. You can see the length, about 2 centimeters in length. And you are looking at 2.1 grams of 10 karat gold. 2.1 grams. With these, you're going to have about 1.1 grams on each ear. And these retail at $1,900. Look at these little guys, $1,900. Can you believe that? $1,900. Now, I'm going to step back so you can see the detail in here. You're kind of seeing that chevron or like that herringbone kind of detail in these gold earrings here, which is gorgeous. Okay. Again, taking a look, you can see, again, that almost the chevron herringbone look. Again, whichever one you like better and which way you like. I personally like to think of herringbone, but I also watch a lot of design shows like of remodel homes. So whenever I see what looks like a herringbone, I'm just like herringbone, right? It's truly a design where it's going to add that extra sparkle. Because again, when you have those divots like that and the detailing, it's going to make the light sparkle even more. 2.1 grams of gold retails at $1,900. We're giving it to you for $559.99. Again, that live 25 code, you're going to be getting it for $419, which is going to be 5 budget payments of $84. $84, 2.1 grams of gold, and you are set. Gotta love it. Love it, love it, love it, right? All right. So also remember, with many of these, especially when they're Luxuro, like that one, you're going to be getting a certification card that's going to tell you the weight, and it's going to tell you the fact that it's 10 karat gold. So there's no questions asked. You have all of the confidence in the world to know the product that you're getting. We also say to a lot of our customers, go get it appraised. Go get it appraised. Which I don't know if you can say that about a lot of other places, honestly. We have amazing, amazing precious metals and gemologists, I'm sorry, who, again, certified, what have you, in order to look at these pieces. And many people come back. And mind you, the ones that we have are kind of on the conservative side. I can't even tell you. I've heard from other hosts. They're like 9 times out of 10 people come back and they're like, mine was worth more. It was worth way more. So with that said, there is your hoop earrings, 2.1 grams, 5 budget payments of $85. And there you have it for that one. All right. This next one, Folks, we have Chinese New Year coming up. And the other thing that is very, very common right now, and it's starting to make headway again in the fashion world, is the dragon. Okay, the dragon symbolizing like that power, that renewal. It's just a beautiful, iconic. I don't want to. You can't call a dragon an animal, but I mean, I guess you can. Yeah, a beautiful, beautiful figure. Okay, take a look at this. Now, this doesn't have the chain again, but we put it on a chain. So bless you.
Thank you.
Got DJ, my producer, in the back. Bless you.
Thank you.
We have got, remember I told you there's going to be a couple of 24 karat gold surprises in the show? Here's your first one. 24 karat yellow gold. This is your dragon pendant. Again, this is without the chain. It doesn't come with the chain, but we put it on a chain so you can get an idea for it. Okay. Take a look at that. All right. A dragon pendant. This one, 1 gram of gold. 1 gram of that 24 karat yellow gold. 24 carats. All right. This one. Hang on. Good morning. I wanted to ask when the silver and amber jewelry will finally be available. I've been waiting a long time because I want to buy the wonderful pieces you had before. The silver and amber jewelry. Okay. You know what I would tell you? I think it's, I don't want to mispronounce it, but I see you at Kowalswick. This is what I'm going to tell you to do. Call the personal shopper. We have our own special designated personal shopper, 888-835-2237. Again, 888-835-2237. They're going to know the exact time and date, the exact time, date, everything of when those are going to be coming back. Are you talking just silver? Because I will tell you, last night, Chris Whitley and I overnight, we sold a ton of silver pieces. And we had that sterling silver. And again, I went on this whole tangent about why to buy precious metals like silver. Right now I'm doing gold. But if you're talking about just silver pieces, we have them all the time sprinkled in. And I guarantee you're going to start seeing a lot more of them as well with the way the price of silver and gold are going. So hopefully that helps you. You see stock is empty. If you're talking about silver and amber, again, call the personal shopper. They're going to know better than I will. And they're going to be able to help you out. And again, they even might be able to find something that might not even be on the website. I hear that happens sometimes. So, go ahead, give that number a call, and they will be more than happy to help you. They're the sweetest people on earth. So go ahead and call them. But thank you again for chatting. Amber is what I need. Let me tell you, I hear you on that one. Love amber. Totally agree. So again, call the personal shopper hotline there. Available 24/7, 365. You are going to be the phone is directly going to be picked up by a person, by the way. It's not going to be like, press 1 for this, press 12 for that, hang on for 25 minutes while a computer talks to you. We don't do that. You're going to hear a person, which is awesome to say, by the way. Because how many times have companies said, oh, no, we're there, and then, yeah. So, again, this is a gram of 24 karat yellow gold of your Chinese dragon. And when you take a look at this, when DJ pulls it up behind me here, just the detailing alone, excuse me. Sorry, I've been up since midnight. The detailing alone. Oh, thank you. Absolutely. You're welcome. And thanks for chatting too. The detailing alone on this dragon. Okay, take a look at this. Look at all the detailing on this. Okay. And then again, just seeing that iconic Chinese dragon, especially in that 24 karat yellow gold. Amazing. All right. Again, let's look at the retail price. I guarantee you, by the way, all these retail prices that I'm telling you right now, they're going to probably go up at least $100, $200 this week. I guarantee you, with the way the price of gold is. I had my whole spiel. If you didn't see it, you can rewind it back. Or when it's done, go back and rewatch. I have a whole spiel on it. I covered it for years. $23.39 is what this retails as. 1 gram of 24 karat yellow gold. We're giving it to you for $599.99. That is going to give you then the 25% discount with that live 25, $449.99, 5 budget payments, $89.99. I will say if you can do $89 for 5 months, and you're like, I just want to own gold. I don't want to wear it, essentially, but I want to own it. Here's a gram right here, a pendant. And you know what? Like I said, if it's something that you never thought you never want to wear, you never think you're going to wear, either way, it's a gram of gold. It's a gram of 24 karat gold. This, by the end of the year, is probably, it retails right now at $23.39. I am no financial expert. I'm not telling you, but my prediction is this is probably going to be well worth over $10,000. Why do I say that? Well, Goldman Sachs, they do a lot with stocks and all that other stuff, right? Futures, commodities, charting, all that. Goldman Sachs actually had to go back last week. You can look it up. January 21st. Again, for those that don't know, 15 years, I was a news anchor, a journalist. I covered this stuff in DC all the time. Rarely, if ever, has Goldman Sachs had to go back and say, hey, we were wrong about something when we predicted it. Usually they're pretty spot on, and they're conservative too. They predicted that the price of gold by the end of 2026 was going to get to 5,000. That's when they predicted it was going to get to 5,000 at the end of this year. Well, folks, today is Monday, January 26th, and gold just surpassed $5,000 last night. And we're already, as I was looking at the last night at 12:15 a.m., and you can even see last night when Chris Whitley and I were on, we were talking, we looked at the price of gold at 12:15 a.m. It was at 5,074. Right now it's at 5,079. Now, again, a little while ago it was at 5,098. So right now, because again, the markets are open, it's going to kind of go up and down and up and down. But where it ends, it's going to end above 5,074. I can guarantee you that, because the price keeps going up, 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 and up. So you go to a pawn shop today, you go to a pawn shop, and let's say you have a diamond ring and, that 18 karat gold, or you have an 18 karat 24, any kind of gold ring. Like, let's say, for example, you have it with like an amethyst or something, right? Or a tanzanite. Even though you probably would never really see gold with tanzanite. I mean, maybe you will. Who knows? But I just haven't seen a lot of it. But let's say you go in there, they'll be like, yeah, like, we like the tanzanite. We'll take that too, but we want the gold. We want and need the gold. Drive around. You see all these places. We buy gold. We buy gold. There's a reason for it. Okay. Precious metals. They are what everybody's after. So you have that first pendant. If you don't like that pendant, we have another really cool geometric style one. This one does come with a chain. This one comes with a chain. Take a look at this one. This is the 10 karat yellow gold. Linear geometry pendant. This one is 2.85 grams. 2.85 grams. Folks, 10 karat yellow gold. The other one was 24. Again, this one comes with the chain, but you're getting 2.85 grams of 10 karat yellow gold. The other one was 1 gram of 24 karat gold. Okay, this one, again, about a gram more. 2.85, you are looking at the retail value of $2,300. $2,300. We are giving you the price of $759.99, and that means it's going to be $569. Remember, you get that live 25, again, that $569, and then you have those 5 budget payments of $114. $114. Take a look at this. Maybe you can zoom out just a little bit so we can kind of see the entire, yeah, perfect, the entire rectangle. Again, you can see those geometric shapes, or the geometric design, I'm sorry. You can see the lines going one way and then this way, kind of from that northwest to southeast, northeast to southwest. Very, very cool design. And again, that's going to be 2.85 grams, almost 3 grams of 10 karat yellow gold. So also it comes with the chain. So if you don't like the pendant, get it for the chain. Keep the pendant. You're going to keep some gold. Put a different pendant on, whatever one you like. But again, the fact that the chain's coming with it too, and that's also 10 carats. Whew. Wait till you see how much some chains are going for right now. We've got a couple here. Now, granted, they're a little bit fancier than, what you would normally do, but still gorgeous, though. Actually, one of them is stunning. I'm not going to lie. We'll get to it, though. All right. We move on now. Remember where I was talking about Italian? Anything Italian? This is going to be your Italian 10 karat yellow gold butterfly flex bangle bracelet. Okay. I love a good bangle bracelet because, again, this, it's just different. It's very different. First, I want you to kind of take a look at the detail here. All right. When you have, and you'll see the detailing when we pull it up here on the screen. When you see the detailing here, the reason why it shines is because there's these divots that have been carved, etched, what have you, into the butterfly. So that, again, when it hits the light, it gives that distinct shine to it that's just stunning. All right. Taking a look at this. We're talking about the bangle bracelet. All right. If I can get it on. Take a look at that. Very solitaire. Okay. Solitaire, but classic, stunning, super lightweight. Feels like nothing on my hand. You are looking at $2,400 for this. $2,400. Butterflies. Symboling renewal. Great for like new year, new me, what have you. Okay. When you're looking at the detailing here, you see these lines here, you see these etchings, these etchings here, and how it's kind of like a burst from the center of the butterfly. If you can zoom in on that for me just a little bit more so we can see the little butterflies. Yeah, see that there? Those etchings is what causes this. You see how they shine like that? And almost the way that when you look at it as well, what's gorgeous is, you do it kind of the right angle. It looks like almost kind of like they could be flapping their wings, right? Gorgeous. Retails, $24.99. We're giving it to you for $639.99. Again, don't forget that 25%. You got that $639.99. 25%, that's going to be $479.99 with your 5 budget payments of $95.99. $95.99. You're looking at that too. 2.9 grams of your 10 karat yellow gold. Also, again, it's Italian. How can you also tell that it's Italian? Well, let me show you. Not only can you see, again, the beautiful shine when it comes to those butterfly wings. Remember where I said it almost looks kind of like they're flapping? Okay. How do I also know that it's Italian? Take a look here. Do you see all of these studs here along each of the wings? That is difficult. But Italians are like, I'll do it. Don't worry. Right? Italians love doing detailed stuff like this. Love it. Because they're so meticulous and particular and detailed. They love that kind of stuff. Take a look at that. Look at that. Absolutely stunning with that outline there. And then again, I just love the way, and whoever designed this genius having those etchings in there because it truly does look like these wings could be flapping. I love that. Again, 2.85 grams of gold. Just stunning. Again, we've a lot of these you can see here. Again, like we had the butterflies, we had the flowers. Gold is a great precious metal to mimic nature with. Why is that? Again, it's that warm color, that warmth, but then also it's just super attractive when it comes to, I guess, like for example, like when you see like if this were, for example, and again, there's nothing wrong with like silver, platinum, whatever, but with this one, it's gold. Like everybody has their preference. But when it comes to the flowers and whatnot, it just gives it more of a warmth feel for a flower. I don't know. I could be wrong. That's just my own personal opinion. Go ahead and tell me how you feel. But I just love it when the nature and the flowers and the stuff are in gold. Okay. All right. So again, don't forget you have that personal shopper, 888-835-2239. Again, 888-835-2239. 2237, I'm sorry. 2237. Those are your personal shoppers who are there 24/7, 365, ready and willing to take your call. Ready and waiting to take your call, not ready and willing. Ready and waiting to take your call. All right, so our next one here, we have these gorgeous 10 karat yellow gold eternal hoop earrings. Folks, this is 2.95 grams of 10 karat yellow gold. Sorry, I have like a piece of hair. Sorry. 10 karat yellow gold. 10 karat yellow gold here. We are looking at a much thicker, but remember how we had kind of that chevron design here with these hoop earrings? These are going to be a little bit smaller, and these are just going to be your classic chic flat design. Your flat, straight look. Okay, these are gorgeous. Let's take a quick little ruler. And go ahead, you can see it's about 1.5 centimeters there. And I'll show you even on my handy dandy earring prop. Take a look at these. Here you can see that sleek design there. Gorgeous. Absolutely that classic look. You're looking for a classic hoop. It's not too big. This is the one for you. These retail, folks, 10K yellow gold, 2.95 grams, almost 3 grams of gold. Okay? 1.5 on each. That's about how big they are. Gorgeous. You're looking at $3,000. We're giving it to you for $671.49. $671.49. And guess what? You also get 25% off of that. $671.49. $503.61. $671 to $503. That's a jump. 5 budget payments of $100. $100. Absolutely gorgeous. Take a look again at that sleek, amazing design here. I absolutely love the classic look. And let me tell you, just an absolutely amazing, stunning piece here. And again, for 2.95 grams. 2.95 grams, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And then again, not too big, a great, nice, just gorgeous hoop earring for you. 5 budget payments of $100. Bam. There you go. All right. Moving right along. Italiano. Here we go. 10 karat yellow gold, Italian gold drop hoop earrings. Folks, if there's one thing that I love a good drop earring. Or a drop, like the drop hoop. Love that. Different. It's like a hoop, but then like one that wanted to go out of the box, you know? These ones here, check these out. And again, these, I want to show you the detailing on these. Absolutely stunning. We're looking at almost kind of a diamond-like brick pattern here. And sometimes I always kind of resort sometimes to building and construction because, like I said, I watch a lot of home design shows, so forgive me. But take a look at these. Take a look at those. You are looking at 2.6 grams of 10 karat gold. I'm going to show you here first on the ruler, and then I'll show you on my earring prop. Take a look. You're looking at 6 centimeters. So 6 centimeters, you're like, okay, well, where does that put me on? Where does that put me on my ear? This one, you're going to have almost, it kind of reminds me of a lobster claw clasp here of your earring. All right. Nice little added protection there. As we put this bad boy on. This one, ooh. Of course, I put it on the incorrect way. That's for my right ear. Let's do my left. And so you always have these fun little props when it comes to jewelry. That's another fun thing that you learn when you come here. Take a look at that. Wow. I love that. I love a hoop earring, folks. I was a huge Selena fan growing up. I've loved Selena since the first time I ever saw the movie. And OMG. I love hoop earrings, and I love this one. Again, Italian. Take a look at the detailing here. Again, it's kind of like a cool brick pattern so that you get that shine. I love it. You can see, again, it's kind of like the geometric there. Love that. It's going to give you a lot of that shine when the earring is in the light. I mean, even just look at this one here. Look at that. Amazing. All right. 2.6 grams. It's going to be 1.3 grams on each ear. You are looking at a retail value, $2,300. $2,300. Okay? $1,100 on each ear. Except that's not the Shop LC price. That is not the price. $455.99 is your price. With that 25% off, you're getting it for $341. 5 budget payments of $68. Like I told you, many of the hosts here use the budget pay, and I think I just found my first one. There you go. $68. Bam. There you go. Love me a hoop earring, and the fact that it's Italian too. Love it. All right, here we go. We are moving on to the Luxoro 10 karat yellow gold hoop earrings. These ones, again, you're going to get that certification here. It's going to let you know these are, let me make sure I got the right one, 2.6 grams. No, I'm sorry, 3.2 grams. 3.2 grams of 10 karat yellow gold. Take a look at these. Take a look at these. It almost looks like studs around the entire way of the earring. All right. Again, I like to measure first. Bam. There we go. You're looking at about 2 centimeters there. All right. When I put it on my handy dandy earring prop, you're also going to have that clasp here. Just going to clasp on there for you. When it comes to the length on the ear, take a look. Here's your medium size hoop earring. 'Twas a good size. There you go. Look at that. And then again, take a look at the detail. Remember I said it's like studs? I love this. I love that. You know why? When you have the square cut, they are going to get the light, obviously, in a more like kind of a geometric way, I like to think of it. But with the studs, when they're round, I mean, they catch it from every single angle. It's round. They have to, right? Take a look at that. I love that. And then again, too, gorgeous. All right. So you're like, all right, Faran, what's the price? Well, the fact that it is 3.2 grams of gold, 10 karat yellow gold, the fact that it is Italian, the fact that it is gorgeous, it retails at $2,700. $2,700, okay? $2,700. Your Shop LC price is $726.74. 25% with the live 25, $545. $545, which is 5 budget payments of $109. $109, baby, and you get Italian 10 karat gold hoop earrings. 5 budget payments. That is an amazing deal. And then again, you get it certified. You get that certification. Again, go get it appraised. We implore you. Because again, our appraisers very much on the conservative side. Many come back always saying it was actually worth a lot more. So again, when you get this, you'll be able to see all that. So again, quick reminder, your personal shopper, they're going to be there to help you. 888-835-2237. Again, take a look at these Italian gold earrings though too. 888-835-2237. Again, gold right now is what you're going to want to buy. Checking out those beautiful earrings, Italian style too. Sorry, folks. When you're on set, on the TV set, you always have a partner, right? A co-host. So you get like a break of talking. When you're here, it's just me. And every once in a while, you need like a swig of water. So with that said, we are now going to look at another doorbuster. Another doorbuster of your Luxoro 10 karat yellow gold diamond cut beaded hoop earring. No, I lied. We just did that. No, I didn't lie. If you like the studs for this one, how's that stud look? Oh, this one. The doorbuster said, go big or go home. We are looking at another Luxoro 10 karat yellow gold diamond cut beaded hoop earrings. Now, when we say diamond cut, what that means is it is cut so that it shines bright like a diamond. Does this not look like a diamond? Do these not look like diamonds? Like they could be champagne diamonds? Nope, it's all gold. Fooled ya. But it's not fool's gold. Take a look at the detailing here. Okay, take a look at this. See the way that they're cut? That is detail. That is money, honey. That's why these retail at $3,600. You got 10 karat gold earrings that look like diamonds. Yeah, that's going to be expensive. And for many that don't know, that was another thing that I learned. I was like, diamond cut. Like, what does that even mean? And then they're cut so that they shine like diamonds. It's all a science here, which is actually amazing when it comes to jewelry. You are not going to have to pay $3,600 for these. All right. Also, you're going to be paying $1,079 is your price. I'm going to show here on my handy dandy earring prep. $1,079. That ain't your price though. You are going to be paying with the 25% off $809. That is 5 budget payments of $161. And here's the deal that's amazing about Shop LC. Take a look at that. This might be my other budget pay. I don't really like these. This, folks, let's say you get it home. You paid that first $161 budget pay, and you're like, I don't like them. You might be crazy if you didn't like them, because, I mean, these are gorgeous, at least to me. But you're like, I don't like them. 30 days you have in order to return it, and we'll give you that $161 back. Or if you paid the full $809 with that 25%, we'll give you your $809 back. Okay? This, I mean, just look at it. That diamond cut. When they say diamond cut, they mean diamond cut. It looks like diamonds. Absolutely stunning. And again, these 4.08 grams of gold. So even if you don't like the earrings, get it for the gram. I'm not talking about Instagram. Get it for the gram. 4.08 grams. Okay. 4.08 grams. Love it, love it, love it. Next, because we've done enough earrings now, let's hightail it over to your rope chain bracelet. Folks, not going to lie to you, rope chains are making a huge comeback, and I'm kind of obsessed with them. Okay? Rope chains are absolutely stunning because not only, in the words of Hunter Pelt, you can wear them to the mall, you can wear them to the ball. Take a look at this. Rope chains, there's just something about them, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's just the way that they sparkle. And again, it's just an amazing look, an amazing timeless look. Look at that. I'm going to tell you a quick story. I've talked about this before. The only garbage TV that I watch is 90 Day Fiance. I watch it since it's like inception. And, there's like Facebook groups and other people like where they're like, fun little fan clubs where, everybody goes in and chats and watches and stuff. And, all that stuff, pages and like Facebook pages and whatnot. And, when I was perusing one of the pages last week, because it's like you can see like the gossip of these people, right? And literally, there's a girl on there named Chloe and her boyfriend, it's 90 Day the other way. And she's like with her boyfriend in Aruba or something. She's a young 23-year-old girl, which we're like, girl, come on. But she's wearing a rope chain necklace like this and a bracelet. Do you know what the talk was for like a good solid like 2 pages? Where did she get her necklace? So some of them I messaged because I don't like normally like talking or whatever. I just like go to like see the gossip. And I looked up some of the rope chains here on Shop LC. I looked up the one that she got because that I guarantee you, if she got it at Shop LC, she's a genius. But the one that looked exactly like hers was like almost $8,000. Here, this one retails for the bracelet. And mind you, we have a necklace coming up too. That's stunning. This one retails at $3,000. This is just the bracelet. So when I say the necklace was $8,000, not lying. Retails at $3,000. You're getting it for $934.99. You're looking at 3.5 grams. This is an 8-inch bracelet here. 3.5 grams. You're getting it for $934.99. With that 25% off, you're getting it for $701. You're getting almost $200 off. And then it's just 5 budget payments of $140. 5 budget payments of $140 to get this gorgeous rope chain. Again, I'm truly, honestly kind of obsessed with this. I love the look. I love the style. Gorgeous. With that, again, 3.5 grams, 8 inches, 5 payments of $140. And it's yours. And it's yours. All right. Now, we're going to move on. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. We might be kind of cutting it a little bit earlier because I can feel my voice going. I've been up since midnight and did like 2 shows already. We are looking at the 10 karat yellow gold rose floral ring. All right. We had a floral ring earlier, but we are going to be looking at another one. Like DJ Khaled, another one. All right. So taking a look here. Take a look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Now, you can't really see the detail. Don't worry. DJ's got you covered. DJ's going to pull that picture up and we're going to be able to look at the detail. But again, what I want you to see and know, again, with Luxoro, again, you get that certification card. And again, it's going to tell you what kind of metal it is. It's going to tell you the gram weight, which this one is 3.65 grams. And again, it's going to show that authenticity guaranteed. Authenticity guaranteed, okay? So, taking a look here at the detailing of this. All right? Taking a look at the detailing. You can see you have your roses here, your roses. And then you have kind of some geometric lines behind it. And then again, on the inside of the ring, you always have that Luxoro. It's really, really hard to read. It's super, super tiny, but you always have that Luxoro 10K to show that it's 10 karat gold on the inside. All right. What's amazing too is that the detailing on this, again, the detailing also gives it that look that there's diamonds on it, but there's not. But you are paying for 10 karat yellow gold. And again, you're looking at 3.65 grams. All right. What's crazy about this is not only is it going to be expensive because of that detailing, but you also are paying for that gram weight of 4.65 grams. And again, you look at this, okay, versus a ring like this, okay. This one looks like it would be worth more. No, it's this one. You know why? Again, that gram weight. But boy, does it make a statement. Because you know why? It retails at $4,069. $4,069 is what it retails at. $4,069. And the thing that's crazy about it is that with that detailing, that's also driving the price up as well. Because that detailing there, you can see, super, super difficult. Super, super meticulous. Super, super detailed. Would you believe it if I told you that your price for this piece, 3.65 grams, is $974.99 from that $4,069. I wouldn't believe it, but that's the price. $974.99. But remember, you get that 25% off just for being here on the live stream. And you are getting it for $731, which is going to be 5 budget payments of $146. $146. Can't beat it. You cannot beat it. Let me tell you, with these kinds of rings, again, just because they might be a little bit minimal compared to like your big flower ring, doesn't mean that they're not worth more. And this proves it. Again, this has less gram weight than this one. All right. And also the fact that you're getting 3.65 grams, 146 times 5 budget payments. No interest. Don't have to take out a credit card. Don't have to credit check. Nothing. There you go. As I drop it. But again, very durable. And then again, take a look at that. Absolutely gorgeous here. Gorgeous. Now, again, with gold, it is something that truly is going to keep going up in price. It's going to keep going up in price. And this is something that you're going to want to get on the ground floor now, because you don't want to go back and think like woulda, coulda, shoulda when it comes to what I could have bought. You know, what the price was then versus the price now. So get in now, because you don't want to be kicking yourself weeks from now when the price goes up significantly. All right. Now, this next one, we have a bunch of chains here, and these ones are gorgeous.
So this one's with the on the cross.
Oh, okay, perfect. So you guys remember we had that gorgeous gold pendant here of the cross, which that one, 0.75 grams here. Okay. Now look at the chain. All right. So I'm going to bring the cross down here. So you can see a little bit more of the chain here. This is a gorgeous chain now. Take a look at this. Whoop. Stand by. Take a look at that. Okay. Let me even it out here for you so you can see a little bit more of it. But take a look at that. This is a 22-inch necklace. This is going to be 2.2 grams. A 22-inch necklace. All right. This one, and mind you, we don't have a lot left of these. And this is like the perfect chain, honestly, for any pendant. Hence why we put it on this pendant here. You're looking at this is 18 karat. 18 karat yellow gold. 18 karat gold chain. Okay? This alone, take a look at the detailing. Take a look at that. Italian style, Italian made, everything. 18 karat gold. When you look at that, that retails for almost $4,000 because it's 2.2 grams of 18 karat yellow gold. 18 karat yellow gold retails for almost $4,000. You get it for $974.99. $974.99. With that 25%, you're getting it for $731, which is $146 in 5 payments. No interest, no credit, nothing. And again, taking a look here with that pendant, you can wear it on its own, or you can wear it with a pendant. Totally up to you. Your life, your choice. However, 22 inches. Okay, 22 inches, and then you also have that lobster claw clasp. Absolutely gorgeous when it comes to just the link style. And then again, the fact that it's that gorgeous curb chain look. Can't beat it. And again, looks amazing with any gold pendant, especially this cross. I'm glad we actually put it on this, the cross on this chain, because it looks really, really good with it. Honestly, if you're looking for a chain for that cross, if you got the cross, get this chain. Get this chain. The other thing too is that these all kind of have their SKU numbers with it. So if you miss something or whatever, you can always go back in the chat, or you can go back and see exactly what we have, or go back when you click on, like, for example, like shop 16, it'll give you that SKU number, and just write down that SKU number. Keep it. If you can't get it right now, you're like, I'm busy, I gotta go pick up the kids or something, whatever. And then you can go back into the search history and you can throw that number in there and it'll pop right up. Okay, but take a look again at this chain. This is a curb chain. Again, super, super iconic when it comes to chain styles. I grew up in Chicago. We grew up very Italian. Despite my father being Eastern European. My mother was Italian and Irish. My father was Polish and Russian. But my mom grew up very Italian, which means we were growing up Italian. And this always reminds me of the Italian chains that all my cousins used to wear. In fact, I don't know what karat gold they were or anything, but it just reminds me of that. You watch like all of the old Italian shows like The Sopranos, Godfather, all that stuff. All the men have that chain. This is that kind of chain that they have. And again, when you look at it up close, it looks like there's like a lot of like space in the chains. The detailing here, it looks very, very like that solid look, right? Really, really pretty. So, moving on now, we are going to look at this Luxoro 10 karat yellow gold interlink chain bracelet. Very, very similar to that kind of chain link that you're seeing there, except we're going to go on the bracelet. And don't worry, you don't have to pull up the picture for this one because it's the same as the chain. So this one here, again, literally the same style as this chain here. This interlink style, the exact same style there, but just in a bracelet form. And the chain links are a lot bigger. But again, you can see it almost actually like lines up with the TV right there. Look at that. But again, this one's going to be a larger chain link. Okay. This one has that lobster claw clasp. This one, we also have it in 6.5, 7.25, and 8 inches as far as the length. But when you are looking at how it lands on the wrist, look at that. That is gorgeous. Look at that. All right. Taking a look there. When you're talking about the price, again, this one, it's going to be that 10 karat yellow gold. And this is going to be 3.76 grams of gold. 3.76 grams of gold, again, with that lobster claw clasp to ensure security. And what are we looking at here in price? Well, this retails for $3,000, even though it's yellow, it's 10 karat gold, 10 karat yellow gold. It's because you have that 3.76 grams. Not only that, again, you know what I'm about to say. You're not getting it for $3,000. You're getting it for $99.99. Which again, with that 25% off, you're getting $220 off with that 25%. You're only going to be getting it for $749. $749 for 3.76 grams of gold. That's 5 budget payments of $150. $150. 3.76 grams. That's remarkable. And again, this is that Luxuro 10 karat. So again, you're going to be getting that certificate card with this, showing you the carat, the weight, everything. Which again, I like that we do this because again, what it's saying is go ahead, go get it appraised, go do that. We implore you, we dare you. Because again, our appraisers are a little bit more on the conservative side. And they are always fascinated when people come back and they're like, it was actually worth a lot more. So again, go get it appraised, you get that certificate. And then again, with this 10 karat lobster claw clasp with that security there, take a look. Stunning. All right. Now, when it comes to your rope chain necklaces, remember I showed you the bracelet here, remember this one? Let's go to the necklaces, shall we? However, TV Land, we call that a tease. We're going to go to one more before we go to the rope chains. We're going to look very similar to the bracelet, but we are going to look at the necklace here. Take a look at this. This is going to be, this is like one of those, like where I imagine this like with a black turtleneck because it looks just so stunning on. This is going to be your Italian, okay, Italian designed, Italian made, all the Italian things. 10 karat yellow gold, alternata kite grumetta chain necklace. This is going to be your 20 inches. This is 3.62 grams. Now you might be thinking, I think I heard this earlier in the show. Yeah, you did. Let me show you why. We have the bracelet to it. Okay. Let me show you the bracelet. You saw the bracelet. Usually they like to do it this way. Okay. There's the bracelet. There's a bracelet to it. Okay. That's the bracelet. That's the 20-inch necklace with that lobster claw clasp. What I love about this, again, I love a good necklace and bracelet match. Okay. Because it just kind of keeps the eyes drawn up to the face when you go from like the wrist to the neck to the face. 20 inches, 3.62 grams of that 10 karat yellow gold. Again, Italian design, Italian made. This necklace, and I'll take the bracelet away to not confuse. The necklace retails at $3,700. When you see that detailing here, okay? I want you to look at how it is kind of that chain link, but it has kind of, it almost looks like when you see it, there's been a number of these shows that I've done where they're called like a hammer. The design is called hammered, where it looks like if somebody took a hammer and started like beating the sheet metal of it, right? There's pieces here where you can see it looks like that hammered texture there, which is really, really pretty. Okay. Love to see it. Love to see that, because it's not very often that you see a chain link necklace with kind of a texture to it, if that makes sense. Normally, for example, you're seeing a chain like this where it's very kind of like buttery, right? It's very just chic, one style, no detailing in the chain. The fact that this one has larger chain links, what's really pretty about it is you're able to add some texture to those, which in turn adds some flair and sparkle to it, right? Really, really pretty. Gorgeous. So with that, we are looking at a price. Again, I'm going to pull this back here a little bit too now so you can see a little bit higher up. But again, this one is going to be a little bit longer on the neckline, but still absolutely gorgeous when it comes to that. We are talking about $3,700, but we're looking at $1,014. $1,014 when it comes to the price, which, man, I trust DJ, but I feel like stand by. You're getting $250 off. The price with the 25% is $761. $253 off. 5 budget payments of $152. Again, you're looking at 3.62 grams of 10 karat yellow gold. 10 karat yellow gold. 5 budget payments of $152. $250 off of already the 73% off of the $3,700 that it's worth. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. For a beautiful chain like that with the detailing on it and the fact that it's Italian design, Italian made. Wow. So there you have that one. All right. I told you there were going to be pockets and bits and pieces of 24 karat yellow gold seen throughout the show. Little surprises. Here is your last and final 24 karat gold. Little surprise. We're going to be looking at a 24 karat yellow gold beaded chain necklace. Okay.
That should be on the dragon, I believe.
On the what?
On the dragon pendant.
Oh, okay. Oh. All right. We have it on the dragon pendant, as you heard DJ say. All right. But let me show you now really quick without the dragon pendant. This is going to also have that lobster claw clasp. Here is that chain without the pendant. So you can just kind of get, because I mean, I'm sorry, 24 karat gold. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Look at that. And it's a beaded. Beaded. All right, we're going to show you a detailed look at it when we can. Because, wow, is this gorgeous. When you're like right up to it and you can see the detailing of it. And the fact, look at the way that it shines. This is that chain necklace that is just stunning. All right. The really cool thing about this is it has an extender. Okay. So you can go from 18 to 20 inches. All right. And I'm going to show you here. Here is that extender there. Okay. So I am going to bring it down to stand by. Oh, never mind. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's just the design. Never mind. I lied. Fake news. This one here, again, we are looking at 20 inches. Again, now you can see it with that pendant. But look at this, okay? See these? Oh, thank you. You did the large size for me. Thank you. This is what it looks like if you were right up to it. That's what it means when it's beaded. They're all connected. Beaded, that's styling. Folks, those beads, okay, that's like compared to that size, this is here. That's what you're seeing here. And again, if you're able to look up really close and see it, that's what you'd see. But that's what I'm talking about, the beads. And here, check this out. You see all the different sides where it looks like it's got a flat surface as it goes around? That's why you are seeing this gorgeous sparkle. Look at that. It literally goes with the light. That is a stunning piece right there. You don't see many chains like this with that beading like that. I never have. This is the first time I have. Gorgeous. This retails. Okay. You see those beads? You see how difficult that is? That costs money, honey. This retails for $9,969. However, Shop LC, they've given you 84% off. They give it for $1,547.99. Excuse me, $1,547.99. Okay. However, you get that live 25 discount, which is going to bring it to $1,160.99. That is 5 budget payments of $232. I mean, just look at this again. If you have ever seen a more gorgeous chain that looks like it's gold diamonds up and down, I don't know what to tell you. Here it is. Here it is. It looks like diamonds, but it's gold. And it's also 24 carats, which is why, 24 karat gold, which is why the price is a little bit higher. Okay? Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Because, again, this is just a piece that you don't see. That you don't go into the department store and see stuff like this. Easily, what is it? What's the saying, if you remember, DJ? Do you know what it is? It's like easily imitated, can't be replicated or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember.
Okay. For those in the chat, if you know it, throw it in there. But it's like easily imitated or like usually imitated, rarely replicated or something like that, right? Easily imitated, never replicated. I don't know. You get what I'm saying, though. You'll see imitations of it, but you're not going to see the same outcome. Because, again, this takes time. This costs money to have that look like you have like a whole entire chain of diamonds. That is just stunning. All right. We are rounding the corner here. And we are looking at our second to last piece here. We are looking at your doorbuster. Italian 10 karat yellow gold torchon Gadranada necklace. Now you're like, that was a lot of words. I get it. Basically, you are going to be looking at a gorgeous, insane, probably one of the most stunning rope necklaces that I have ever seen. This one, 3.2 grams of your 10 karat yellow gold. However, this looks like, and I can already tell, when we start turning it into the light, it's going to look like it's just diamonds. This one here, again, 18 to 20 inches. I'm going to start with the easy part first, and then I'm just going to wow you, okay? Here is the extender. So you have your 18 to 20 inches. So you have your lobster claw clasp with your 18 to 20. Look at that. Look at that. This is like the mother lode of a rope necklace. And if you didn't hear me before ramble on and on and on about it, I am obsessed with rope necklaces. Okay, they're my new thing. This though, I mean, you cannot. This is hard to replicate. Why do I say that? Take a look at the detailing here. Look at that. Not only, remember we were talking about detailing on the chain link? Okay, take a look at this. These are the chain links. Look at how you literally have geometric divots and almost, I guess you could call it carvings, but the geometric design in each and every single piece of this. That is why it looks, I literally almost would probably this, again, for your 10 karat yellow gold, and again, you're looking at 7.6 grams of gold. This retails for $6,600. But, not your Shop LC price, you are looking at the price of $21,34.99. $21,34.99. That then gets that 25% taken off because you're watching the live stream with that live 25 code. Okay? That brings it down. And I've been using the calculator a lot, so I like this. 2134. I still can't believe this. Whoa. Hang on. Stand by. With the 25% off, you are getting $533 off. Hi. $533 off. Your price is $1,601.24. That's 5 budget payments of $320. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, I don't know. It's because of the gram weight. It's also because of the detailing. 7.6 grams of 10 karat gold. I mean, stand by. Okay. If you're saying I want to buy gold, let's say we'll do the 10 karat, and you're like, okay, what's the heaviest grams that you have here? Let me see. Hang on. I think this is the winner. I think this is the winner. 7.6 grams of gold. Yep, it's the winner. This one and the next one are the winners. 7.6 grams of gold. The next one is also 7.6 grams of gold. And again, folks, the price of gold, it is not going to go down. It's not. It ain't. Trust me. It ain't going down. 7.6 grams of gold. This is Italian design, Italian made, which again is why you see each and every one of those chain links has detail on it. And again, when you look at it, remember before there was that hammered look? This, you can tell, is very geometric. It's almost, you have a bunch of triangles all over it. And you can even see it when you go very, very close up or with a magnifying glass. The detailing is stunning. Again, Italian design, Italian made, 18 to 20 inches. So you have that option, again, if you want to wear it tighter around the neck or a little bit loose. 5 budget payments of $320. If you are looking for the most gram weight of gold right here, it's going to be this one. This one. The one that also rivals it is going to be the same gram weight, but also a rope necklace with a little bit of a different style. You're going to be looking at also, again, 10 karat yellow gold. This is going to be your Milano chain necklace. This is 22 inches. Okay, 22 inches. Take a look at this. Look at that. Again, 10 karat yellow gold, 7.6 grams, the same as the last. However, let's just do a quick little comparison because one is just a little bit thicker than the other. Okay. When you're talking about thickness, hang on, let me get them at the same length here as well. Because I like things that are symmetrical here. Okay. So this is the one that we just did. And honestly, you know, this one is literally millimeters slimmer than this one. Okay. So honestly, it's really just going to come down to the style that you like better. Okay. But both of these 7.6 grams of 10 karat gold. All right. Taking a look at this one. This one's different because you're seeing the rope chain, but then you're also seeing these chain links that are they look like they're sliced. It's the best way I can describe it. And DJ is going to bring us up this detailed look of it. So you can see it's going to be the Milano chain necklace. And you'll be able to see how the rope then goes into what almost looks like a paper clip cut for two of the links. And then it goes back to the rope chain. It's a really cool design, really intricate. But you see here, it's like a rope chain to like a paper clip chain back to the rope chain. It's really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Very, very different. And again, these rope chains, folks, these rope chains are really making a huge comeback. Huge comeback in the fashion world. You know why? Because, again, in the words of Hunter Pelt, you can wear it to the mall, you can wear it to the ball. You can get it a little bit more casual, or you can keep it elegant. It can literally go anywhere, which is what's great about these. Take a look at this, all right? Can you scroll up just a tad for me so I can see? Yep, there we go. All right, so you see your rope chain here. And remember how I said it almost looks like it loops into a paper clip chain? And then it goes back into the rope chain. So this is a paper clip. This one is on its side, so you can't see the opening there on this side. But you have like almost two openings, and then it goes back into the rope chain. Really different, really cool. Never seen anything like this one before. And again, this one is going to be in your 22 inches. This one also, again, is going to be in that 10 karat yellow gold. Again, gold, the price of gold, just for funsies, okay? When we started at, let's see. Where was my price of gold? Nope. Come on. Price of gold. Refresh. Just went up again. $50.94. $50.94. And is it $50.74 this morning at midnight? Just went up $50.96 as I was getting ready to close my phone. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. 7.6 grams of gold here on this one. This one retails for $55.50. $5,550. With that, you know that's not your price. Your price is going to be $1725.49. Then let's factor in that live 25 discount. All right. Let me get to it because I want to make sure, because I can't believe. You're saving $431. $431 on 7.6 grams of gold. When you're already saving 69% as well off the top from the $55.50 of what it actually retails at. So it went from $1725.49 from your $55.50, $1725.49 to $12,094.11. That is 5 budget payments of $258. 5 budget payments of $258. Again, take a look at this. Take a look at the detailing. Again, you're seeing these etchings here as well. That's really, really difficult detailing to do. Excuse me. All right, one second, folks. With that said, sorry, folks, my throat's starting to go out a little bit. Oh boy. With that said, you're looking again at saving $431, $258. I'm in shock, really. 5 payments of $258. Again, you're looking at these necklaces here, retailing at $5,000, $6,000. This is unheard of. Unheard of. So again, folks, buy gold. Buy gold, okay? With that said, I want you to be able to reach out to your personal shopper if you have any questions on anything, okay? Again, that number is going to be 888-835-2237. Again, 888-835-2237. They're going to help you with anything and everything you need. Sizing. If you want something that matches this. Any questions about the pieces. Whatever you need, they are amazing. The other thing that's amazing too is our Shop LC VIP page. Our Shop LC VIP page has some of the funniest, amazing people that are showcasing their jewelry 24/7. It's a fun place to go. It's very positive. All you are doing there is talking jewelry, and people have a blast. The other thing that I want to talk about too is GemFest, okay? GemFest is coming up here. GemFest is one of the funnest weeks here at Shop LC. It's where we open our doors to you and we kind of bring you on the inside of everything, okay? Take a look at what we're going to be looking at here. You're looking at free jewelry cleaning and repairs. You're looking at on-site appraisals for just $55, hands-on jewelry workshops, runway glamour fashion show, prize, gifts, offers, and refreshments, over $200 in potential savings. Scan this QR code here right now. So DJ's going to zoom in on this for us. If you don't know, just in case you missed it, if you missed it or whatever, but go ahead, take a screenshot, because when you do, when you pull this picture back up, you'll be able to click on that. Hold your finger over the barcode or the QR code, excuse me, and it'll pop up where you need to go to sign up, or just call 877-899-0078. Again, 877-899-0078. And that is going to bring you to where you can make your reservation and everything. So with that said, Danielle Banda, she's going to be coming in. We have another live stream today at 2 p.m., at 4 p.m., and at 6 p.m.
2, 6, and 8.
Sorry, I lied. 2, 6, and 8. Yeah, because so it's 2 to 4. Yeah. 2, 6, and 8. Yes. So 2, 6, and 8. She is going to be here live, and she's going to be covering. What is she covering from? Or no, actually 3 live streams. So you'll be able to see what's going to be coming up. It'll make sure you hit the bell, do all the things on social, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, all the social things. But if you're following us on YouTube as well, or if you're like on Facebook right now, you should be getting notifications when we go live. But if you're not, also if you go to YouTube, make sure you hit the bell when we do go live. You'll be able to see every time we come and do our live streams. So it's a lot of fun. You get to talk to us personally. I'm going to be back tonight at 2 to 6 a.m. either with Cheryl Briggs or Chris Whitley again. We'll find out in a little bit because, again, things are kind of crazy hectic with all the winter storms going on. So I hope, excuse me, again, losing my voice. I hope all of you folks out there, you stay safe, you stay warm, bring your pets inside if you have outdoor pets because it's freezing out. But yeah, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Buy gold, buy gold, buy gold. And I'm going to officially be your buy precious metals girl. And, with that said, again, make sure you do all the social things And we will see you back here today with Danielle Banda at 2 p.m. Till then, take care. Bye, guys.